Great, hello everyone at home. I think we can start the class. And actually, today I don't have people here in the studio, so I only have you online. And when we will do Shavasana, I will just leave you in Shavasana if that's okay for you. So you don't have to do like a short Shavasana, you can stay for as long as you want. And let me know if that's okay for you. Nice. So if you don't know me already, I am Alessandra. My name is Alessandra. I guess we're going to do this evening flow, a slow flow, just to prepare ourselves for going to bed, since it's already 9:30, a bit later. So we will stay and start in a seated position, in a cross legs seated position. So you can just take a moment here to settle in. You can use a block if you have a block at home to elevate your sit bones and keep your spine nice and long. And you can rest your hands on top of your knees, closing your eyes here. And maybe for a moment, bringing your shoulders up to your ears, contracting, holding the breath. And then exhaling, push your shoulders back and down, releasing tension in your body. Let's do this twice more. So we bring our shoulders up to our ears, holding the breath. And then exhale, pushing shoulders back and down. Beautiful, one more time. Bring the shoulders up to your ears. Hold the breath. Exhale, release tension in the body. Beautiful. Just close your eyes here for a little moment. Softening your body. Softening hips, your chest, shoulders. Soften your neck. And relax your face and your face muscles. Your jaw is relaxed, your eyes, and the space between the eyebrows. Your forehead is relaxed, and your head is relaxed. The entire body is relaxed and soft. Letting go of any stiffness, any contraction in the body. And just keeping your eyes closed, let's bring the chin to the chest. And we'll make half circles with the head. So we start with half circles to stretch our neck. So inhaling, bring your head to the right side, keeping your shoulders back and down. And then exhaling, chin to the chest. And inhaling, head to the left. And a few more times like this, your own rhythm. Exhaling, we bring the chin to the chest. Inhaling, head to the side. And try to not rush this movement. Just try to already start coordinating it with your breath. And of course, if that's comfortable for you, you can also go for the full head circles. So you can keep on doing the half circles. Or maybe on your inhalation, sending your head backward and exhaling forward. 3 to 5 times on your own rhythm. And of course you can do clockwise and anti-clockwise. Nice. And then on your next inhalation, you can gently bring your head back to the center. Then we will drop our head to the right side, toward the right shoulder, and placing our right hand on top of the head on the left side of the head. So we do a little pressure here, doesn't have to be super strong. And try to keep your right shoulder back and down. You can stay here. If you want a deeper stretch, you can just stretch your left arm to the side. Breathing here. Nice. Inhaling, we gently release, bringing the head back to the center. We just change sides. So exhaling, we bring the head to the left side, toward the left shoulder, and then left head on top of the head on the right side. Doing a little pressure here. Feel free to stay where you are, or maybe stretch the right arm to the side for a deeper stretch. You're always welcome to close your eyes for a deeper relaxation. Beautiful, releasing the hand. You can just bring your head back to the center. And then we will place our right hand to the side. And inhaling, we stretch the left arm up, lengthen your spine. And exhaling, we lean to the right side for side bend. Here you can look up, but maybe if you want to relax your neck, you can just bring your chin to the chest. You can also drop your forearm down toward the mat, but just make sure you are not raising your sit bones and that you're not collapsing with your shoulders. So focus on opening your chest and feeling the stretch on the left side of the body. On the next inhalation, we slowly meet back in the center and we change the side. So left hand to the mat. Inhaling, we stretch the right arm up and exhaling for the side bend. Optional forearm, on the mat. And you can bring your chin to the chest to soften the neck. Nice. Next inhalation, we slowly come back to the center and we will twist our spine here. So we place the left hand on top of the right knee and right hand behind the back. On the inhalation, open your chest and lengthen your spine, sit bones full in contact with the mat. And exhaling, look over the right shoulder, deepening the twist. We stay here a few deep inhalations. So with every inhalation, try to lengthen your spine and to open the chest. And with the exhalation, see if you can deepen your twist. If your neck allows, look over to the right shoulder. Otherwise, you can always look to the side. Beautiful. We will change sides so you can gently come back to the center, and this time right hand on top of the left knee, left hand behind the back. And first, as you inhale, lengthen your spine, open the chest, and as you exhale, deepen your twist. Look over to your left shoulder. Nice, we gently come back to the center, and before coming to an all four, on the next inhalation, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhaling, we will lean forward, so we place our hands forward And inhale here, try to lengthen your spine, pull your belly in, and exhale, drop your head, maybe touching the floor, the mat, or maybe just resting your chin to the chest, or you can always, you're welcome to use a block here and rest your forehead on the block. Try to keep your seat bones fully in contact with the mat here. So you are not raising your seat bones. Doesn't matter if you cannot rest your forehead on the mat. So just feel the stretch in your spine, in the lower back. Let's stay here for one last deep, deep inhalation. Exhaling, release tension in your body. And then with the next inhalation, lift your chest. Slowly walk your hands back to the center, lengthening the spine. Exhaling here. Then we will meet in an all-four position, tabletop. So with our wrists under the shoulders and our knees under the hips, hip distance apart. We'll start by stretching our wrists first. So we bring our hands with the fingers pointing to the side, so in this position. And here we start making very small circles to the left and to the right side. Make sure you are breathing, so don't forget to breathe. Nice, and then we will flip our palms. So top of the head, the hand is in contact with the mat, the palms are facing up. And here we just put a little pressure, stretching the arms today. And if you want, you can stay here, just move backward and forward. Or maybe you can sit on top of your heels for a deeper stretch. So see if this works for you. It's okay if your elbows are opening to the side. Just try to keep your arms as stretched as you can. Nice, and then you can gently release your stretch, placing the hands back under your shoulders. We'll start moving with some cat and cow circles. And I will also give you a little option here. So with the inhalation, you can arch the spine, gazing up, and maybe sitting on top of your heels. And exhaling, we start rounding the spine past the wrists. And a few more times like this. Of course, you can also go for the normal cat and cow, or maybe you want to do a little variation. You can move on your own rhythm. So inhaling, we arch the spine and sit back. And exhaling, we round the spine past the wrists. And if you want to move forward with this, you can stretch your arms a little bit forward. And then when you exhale, come to a little cobra pose, baby cobra. And then arching the spine, sitting back, inhaling. So any option that works for your body today, of course, feel free to just do your cat and cow. Make sure you are breathing here. Nice. And then I will meet you back in all four, in tabletop. So please take your time if you want to move a little bit more in your cat and cow. And we will stretch our right leg back. And just move here a few times backward and forward. So we can stretch our leg and also our ankle and foot. Beautiful. Then we will just raise our right leg from the mat, then bend the knee, and here we start making circles with our hip, inward and outward. You can do 3 to 5. So we bring our knee to the chest, and then exhaling, we open. I will maybe come in front of the camera so you can see me better. Or just circling my hip a few times, outward and inward. You can really exaggerate this movement. I will do 3 circles now, outward, exhaling. Like a very big one, we are really exaggerating the movement. Beautiful. And then from here, you can step your right foot forward. So you just step the foot forward and frame your right foot with both hands. So here, if your knee is sensitive, you can of course use a blanket. Otherwise, on the next inhalation, reach your arms up to the sky for low lunge. Here you are tucking your tailbone and keeping your knee above of your ankle. Now you can stay here, or I will go for a little back bend. So interlacing the fingers and flipping the palms so the palm is facing, my palms are facing up to the sky. We inhale here and exhaling, I just go a little bit deeper into the low lunge. So a little back bend here, and I'm really dropping my left hip down. Keep on breathing and really try to keep your shoulders back and down. We are stretching our hip flexors. One last deep inhalation here. Exhaling. Then you can release the fist, and we will just place our left hand to the mat, and then we twist to the right side. So we are in easy twist here. You can look up to the sky, you can look to the side, and optional, you can tap your toes and raise your knee from the mat. This is just an option, but feel free to stay where you are, especially since we are doing an evening flow. So focus on stretching the body, softening your body. One last deep inhalation here. And exhaling, we frame our front foot, and we'll come to half split here. So we bring our right foot a little bit forward, then we start stretching our leg and flexing the foot. So your toes are looking toward you. We are not going 100% deeper into this asana. Just focus here on really lengthening your spine. So here you are pulling your belly in and opening your chest. That's already enough. But if you want, you can then just drop your chest toward your thigh, just making sure that your spine is still nice and long and you are not rounding the spine. I stay here for one last deep inhalation and exhale. And then from the half split, we start bending again our front knee. Then we place both hands to the inside of our right foot. Then we will step the right foot back into an all-four position. If you're feeling here any discomfort, you're always welcome to do a few rounds of cat and cow. So always welcome to bring movement into your body. And I will meet you again in all four, just making sure your hips are still above your knees and shoulders above your wrists. For the left side, we will stretch our left leg back. You can here move a few times backward and forward. So focus on the stretch in your ankle, your calf. Keep on breathing. Beautiful. And then you raise the leg from the mat and bend the knee. And we start making circles with our hip, 3 to 5, inward and outward. Just try to coordinate with your breath. And really, you can exaggerate the movement. I really like to make big circles so I can feel the sensations in my hips. And then 3 inward. Nice. And then when you're ready, you can just bring your knee parallel to the hip and step your left foot forward. And again, we frame our foot here. Feel free to use a blanket under your knee. Open your chest, lengthen the spine, and inhaling, reach your arms up for low lunge. So we start here by taking the tailbone. So we are not coming directly into the hip flexor stretch. Just stay here for a moment, see how this asana feels for you. Then if you want to go deeper, you can interlace your fingers. Bring your palms up, so looking up to the sky. And then exhaling, we just push our right hip down. Open the chest and do a little back bend here. Always keeping the shoulders back and down. Keep on breathing. Beautiful. One last deep inhalation here. Exhale. Then releasing your fist. We stay up with the left hand, and we place the right hand to the mat, and we will twist to the left side for easy twist. Again, option, you stay where you are, and the other option is that you also raise your left knee from the mat. Beautiful. We hold for one last deep inhalation, and exhaling, you can drop your knee down and framing your front foot. We bring our left foot a little bit forward to stretch the leg. So here it's important that your hip is always above your ankle, so you are not, your knee, so you're not sitting back. And inhaling, try to open your chest, push your shoulders back and down, pull the belly in, and exhale. You can stay here or maybe drop your chest down. We hold for 5 deep inhalations, our half split pose. Beautiful. Next inhalation, we bend our knee and frame our foot. You can open the foot a little bit to the outside and bring both hands to the inside of your left foot. And then here we step again back into all four. Nice. We will tuck our toes now, sit on top of the heels. Take a deep inhalation here first, lengthen your spine. And exhaling, we slowly start keeping the knees bent to send our hips up to the sky. And then we stretch our legs, or you can still keep your knees bent and start walking our dog, pedaling our downward facing dog. We are going to hold this asana for about a minute, where you can do any movement that helps you to find easiness in downward facing dog. So you can shake your head, do yes, yes, no, no movements. You can walk your hips side to side, bending the knees. Ooh. I don't know what happened. Nice. Keep on breathing. Nice. 2 more deep inhalations in downward facing dog. And then if you are moving your dog, you can find stillness. And on the next inhalation, we will do a big wave with our spine and meet in a little plank pose, just for one deep inhalation. Make sure you're not dropping your hips or sending your hip down. So try to keep your body in line and heels are pushing back. And then exhaling, bring your knees and then chest and chin to the mat. And inhaling, we slide our belly on the mat. So our hands are parallel to our chest and you're hugging your elbows in. We will do 3 rounds of baby cobra. So this is evening flow, but you're welcome to do the full cobra if your spine is okay with that. So inhaling, rotate your shoulders forward and back. Lift your chest up, hugging your elbows in. And exhale, forehead resting on the mat. And twice more inhaling. Exhale. As you inhale, lift your chest. And as you exhale, drop your forehead on the mat. Nice. From here, we will tuck the toes. And on the inhalation, push ourselves back. Sitting on top of the heels. And exhaling, we meet in downward facing dog, hips up. Take a deep inhalation in downward facing dog. And exhaling, start walking toward your hands. We will meet in Uttanasana, standing forward fold. Here you can grab your opposite elbows, rocking from side to side. You're welcome to bend your knees and just let your chest rest on top of your thighs. Maybe shaking your head, yes, yes, no, no. Nice, and then dropping your hands down to the mat. Here we micro bend the knees, and with the next inhalation, reach your arms out and then up to the sky, bringing your palms together. And exhale, bring the prayers to your heart center. Inhaling, reaching your arms up to the sky, gaze up. Exhale, we will fall forward into Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, place your hands on top of your shins. Lengthen your spine and pull your belly in. And exhale, fold into Uttanasana. Let's do this twice more. So inhaling, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. One more time, just last one. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold, and this time we step back into plank pose. Nice, just one deep inhalation in plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest and chin to the mat. On the inhalation, your option, you can do baby cobra or maybe the full cobra. And exhaling, tucking the toes, send your sit bones back to the sky for downward facing dog. Let's take a deep inhalation here. Exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg up for three-leg dog. Exhale, we bend the knee. And here you can make circles with your ankle. Maybe clockwise, anti-clockwise. Beautiful. Inhaling, stretching the leg up. And exhaling, we will bring our right knee behind our right elbow and rest the shin on the mat. We are preparing for pigeon pose. So we untuck the toes, rest our foot and knee on the mat. And optional, you can use a block or a book under your sit bones if there is too much space. You can stay here, or maybe resting your forearms on the mat, or go for the sleeping pigeon. So you create a pillow with your hands and rest your forehead on the mat. You're always welcome to rest your forehead directly on the mat, maybe stretching your arms forward. We will hold this asana for 10 deep inhalations. On your next inhalation, you can gently lift your chest and slowly start walking your hands back to the center. And we will sit on the right side and cross our left leg over the right. So we are in a seated twist. We're coming to a seated twist. You can hug your left thigh and then send your left hand behind your back. Inhaling here for opening the chest and exhaling for deepening the twist. You can look over to the left shoulder. Nice. For a counter twist, we'll bring our hands to the right side. Inhaling for opening the chest and lengthening the spine. And exhaling here. Then we just plant our hands on the right side, so just in front of you. And from here we will uncross the legs and come back to downward facing dog to do the same asana on the other side. Just take a deep inhalation in downward facing dog. Exhale here. And next inhalation, lift your left leg up, three-leg dog. Exhale, open the hip. And here you can do some circles with your ankle, clockwise, anti-clockwise, maybe 3 to 5 times. Beautiful. And next inhalation, stretch your left leg up. Exhaling, transitioning to pigeon pose. We bring our left knee to the left elbow and rest the shin on the mat. Again, adjust here before going directly to your sleeping pigeon. Make sure your hips are parallel, that you are comfortable, maybe using a block under your sit bones, and go for your pigeon variation. We're going to hold for 10 deep inhalations. Nice. Your next inhalation, you can gently lift your chest and start walking your hands back, sitting on your left side. This time we cross our right leg over the left for seated twist. And you can hug your right thigh, so the outside of the thigh, and place the right hand behind your back. Make sure your sit bones are fully in contact with the mat here. Inhaling for lifting your spine, opening the chest, and exhaling for the twist. If your neck allows, look over the right shoulder. Nice. For the counter twist, we bring both hands to the left side. Inhaling for opening the chest, lengthening. And exhaling here. Nice. We don't have to go back to downward facing dog. So here you can just uncross your legs. And then we will stretch our right leg to the side and bring the left foot in contact with the inner thigh. You don't have to open your right leg too much, just as is comfortable for you, keeping your sit bones fully in contact with the mat. We will rest our right forearm on the mat. Then inhaling, stretch your left arm up, and exhale, we lean to the left, to the right side. Option, you stay here. Another option, you can create a pillow with your right hand and rest your head on this pillow. Try to not drop your shoulder, so focus on the stretch on the left side of the body. Nice. Inhaling, we will come back to the center and change legs. So we stretch the left one and we bring the right foot in contact with the inner thigh. And rest the left forearm on the mat, so close to the left leg. Inhaling for stretching the right arm up and exhaling for the side bend. Option, you stay here. The other option, you create a pillow with your left hand and rest here. Nice. On your inhalation, gently releasing, we meet back in the center. And now you can bend your knees, just drop your knees to the left and right side a few times. Try to not collapse back. So keep your spine always nice and long here. This is very nice asana for hip mobility. Beautiful. You can do as many times as it feels good. And then keeping the knees bent, you can grab under the knees. And from here, gently and slowly lie on your back. hugging your knees to your chest. Feel free to rock side to side to massage your back. We'll do one last asana on both sides. So left and right side, we do supine twist. So you can keep the right knee to the chest and stretch your left leg to the mat, making sure that the leg is fully in contact with the mat. So the right hand is just below our knee, and we open the left arm to the side in a cactus shape. And we start dropping our right knee to the right side first. So we open before coming to the twist. Stay here, 2 more deep inhalations. Nice, and from here we will transition into the twist. So this time our right hand release the knee and we open it in a T shape or cactus shape. And then we start bringing our right knee to the left side, and maybe with the help of the left hand, you push the knee down to the left side and look to the right so you can complete the twist. Just make sure that your shoulders are fully in contact with your mat. And feel free to close your eyes here for more relaxation. We are almost done with the class. Nice. Your next inhalation, you can slowly bring your right knee back to the center. We just change legs. So we bend the left knee and stretch the right leg to the mat. And we open the right arm in a cactus shape to the side, and then open the left knee to the left side. So feel the stretch in your left hip. 2 more deep inhalations here. Beautiful, and then we will transition into the supine twist. So we place our left hand in a cactus shape and slowly start bringing the left knee to the right side, and with the help of the right hand, maybe we push the knee down, keeping shoulders fully in contact with the mat. You look to your left side so you can complete your twist. On your next inhalation, slowly come back to the center. Now you can hug your knees, maybe making yourself small, bringing your nose between your knees. Or maybe do any last asana that helps you to relax. Maybe happy baby. So you grab the outer part of your feet, open them to the side. You can rock side to side. You can do the butterfly on your back. So just placing the soles of the feet together. And open the hip, open the knees to the side, and maybe rocking from side to side. Any asana that helps you to relax. And then we will meet in Shavasana. So as I said at the beginning of the class, I will just prepare you for Shavasana, and then I will leave you in Shavasana because it's nice that you're at home and you can do a longer Shavasana. It's great if you can do 5 to 10 minutes to really relax your body before going to bed. So before I leave you for Shavasana, thank you very much for joining me. And it was great to have you online. And then, yes, you can just lie on your back. Palms are facing up, your arms close to the body. You can let your feet fall heavy to the side. Just close your eyes. Of course, you are welcome to cover yourself using a blanket, put your socks on, your jumper on. Just take a moment, same as we did at the beginning of the class, to really soften and relax your body. The day is almost over and you are done with your asana practice. So now you can fully relax your body. So start releasing tension in the body, softening the body. And also you are not controlling your breath anymore. So now you can let it go and just let it be an automatic process. Just feel the heaviness of your body. Now your body is heavy and melting into the ground. And repeat mentally to yourself, I am relaxing my whole body. My whole body is completely relaxed. Shavasana.